I am up and I am ready for what if cliche. I'm so excited that I literally got out of bed just screaming, yes, yes, of the thought of watching this freaking show. I love that it's connected to Multiverse of Madness, and this is just us jumping into the rest of Phase 4. And I don't know necessarily what the title is. I'm seeing What If Captain Carter were something something. You'll see it in the title of the video when you start watching this reaction. The usual, subscribe, hit that notification bell, smash that like button, especially if you enjoyed this video. And especially if you are new to this channel, we react to a lot of different stuff. So you will want to stay tuned to everything that we're doing here. And I'm not going to talk too much. I really want to know what is going to be different about everything that we've seen before. Because I've seen the breakdown and the breakdown is just insane. Like New Rockstars killed it, like they always do. I am taking notes. I am watching on Disney Plus. If you want to see the full uncut, full uninterrupted reaction to this episode and many other shows and movies that we cover, then go over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Harmonic. Reactions start at the $5 tier. We have a bunch of shows there and movies that we've reacted to. I hope that you enjoy them. Join the conversation there. Let me know what's happening. Check out our socials, follow us there as well. All the links are always in the description, and always read the description. I always leave a few little updates there of things to come and so on and so forth. And with that said, enough jibber jabber. Let's get into this reaction right freaking now. Jeffrey Wright. I can't wait to see him in the Batman flick.
I am your guide through these vast new realities.
Yes, you are, baby.
Follow me and ponder the question. What
if?
To create a new kind of soldier, a super soldier. At humanity's darkest hour, a skinny kid from Brooklyn became Captain America. After turning the tide of world...
Skinny kid from Brooklyn.
Agent Carter, wouldn't you be more comfortable in the booth?
No, I prefer to stay.
There. That's the moment that created a new universe.
There's the bad guy that's gonna kill the doc. Basically. Oh, so she saw it on time. Yep, it has to happen. Oh, so he got out.
Rogers, get in there. He caught. Stark, you go in. What? Are you crazy? I push the buttons. I'm the buttons guy. Stark, get over there.
I'm the buttons guy. A lot of dough. That costs a lot of money.
Get ready.
Agent Carter, what are you doing?
That's good. Oh, he's such a Captain America that he's like, oh, I'm not going anywhere. You can see the size difference there. Look at how big she is. And she was already a big gal, now she's huge.
And if we get lucky, someday your blood might tell us how to make a real super soldier.
You have a super soldier.
Oh boy.
Soldiers, they sure as hell don't fight on the front lines. You might break a nail.
Yeah, that made it even clearer that he's misogynistic and sexist.
Nice left hook.
Not according to Colonel Flynn, that weapons great moron.
Yeah, he's a moron.
If only I was allowed.
Oh, that's a lot.
Bucky. It's a buddy of mine from Brooklyn. He just deployed with the 107. The Army won't even tell me where he's going.
It would be nice if we could fight for them. I'm sorry. You were meant to be the one to end the war.
Now you will. And don't worry about me. I never was much of a dancer anyway.
Maybe
We
you're
know.
the right partner.
Yay! Ah, nice. I love that she's still interested in him even though he's just a skinny dude, you know, and this is not a Lois Lane situation.
It was.
Nazis were in Norway?
Close. Hydra, Hitler's very own supernatural sciences division.
Given the gamma signatures coming off that clock tower, what they were looking for could power London for a century.
Or blow it to Kingdom Come inside 60 seconds.
What you see is just a legend.
Then why do you try so hard to hide it?
It's called the Tesseract.
That thing must be halfway to Berlin by now.
More like 2/3 of the way. But we have a chance. If we send a team tonight, we can get our hands...
You're out of your mind, Stark.
I could go.
Great, now you're both crazy.
I love that we got that line again. You're out of your mind, Stark.
Stark is one of them.
This doesn't concern
Yep.
you. You're lucky to be in the room.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest minds alive.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
I thought you Brits were supposed to be resilient.
Just the men, apparently.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
I'd rather you
Oh, boy.
He's a moron. Lucky for you, I'm a genius.
What's this?
It was supposed to be your USO Let's Go Sell Some War Bonds costume, but I made a few upgrades.
Your covert skills need work.
Then this is gonna be awkward.
Yep, you made the British version. It's Captain Britain, bitches! Hell yeah.
Are you seeing this?
Yeah. I almost said, yes, we are, Peggy. We're watching the show. Come on. Ugh. Oh, big boy. Who's the big boy?
Where have you been all my life?
Yeah, right?
Sending in a fragile Fraulein to fight for them.
Fragile.
Yeah, show him fragile. Yeah. How did that feel? Was that fragile, bitch? Exactly. Sit your ass down.
Exactly. The war's out there, Colonel, not in here.
Field duty.
Then you better promote me. Captain has an
Yeah.
option. I trust you know what to do with that.
Oh, I know exactly what to do with this.
Here, if your friend was taken prisoner by Hydra.
Bucky's unit is now 50 kilometers behind the front line. I can't ask you to go.
You're not asking. He's your friend.
The best one I got.
Take down Hydra, we'll need all the friends we can get.
Damn straight.
I owe you one.
You owe me more than that. You owe me a dance.
Hell yeah. Yep. Just like the movie. Hey, there's my boy. Look at that mustache. Howling Commandos, baby.
I'm here for Sergeant Barnes.
Who are you supposed to be? Queen of England?
Steve Rogers sent me. The name's...
Ah, their faces.
Steve?
Rogers?
Yep. Yes.
Steve!
Hey, Peggy. Now you owe me one.
Montage, baby.
Oh, very proud. Especially me, Mr. President. I've always said that Peggy is a real knockout.
Oh, please.
Yes, Mr. President. Yes, sir. I told Stark to build it myself.
But then again, you're a product of your time, so. I do. Hey, that was nice. That was a nice move. I do like the music. It's basically silent with all the action, and the music is just playing, and you're just, this show is just telling you to enjoy the music. You know? I appreciate that. Just like the movie. So there aren't many changes here. Oh, just imagine seeing that right before you die.
I miss a good whiskey. But the serum doesn't allow me to feel the effects.
Yep.
I'm no longer screaming to be heard, to be seen, to be in the room.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I'm still that skinny kid from Brooklyn. Now just
Yeah. And you're not getting respected at all, just like she wasn't before.
You're my hero, Steve. I mean, you're a hero.
That just warms my heart. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Always, every freaking movie, always happens.
Peggy, go! Get out of...
Oh yeah, the bomb. I forgot about the bomb on the train.
Indestructible. It is.
Oh, look at, oh, she's so sad right now, man.
Not the Hydra Stomper. Steve, and we've lost...
Oh God. Toby Jones. Love him so much.
He told me everything. Red Skull believes he can unleash an interdimensional force that will lead Hydra to world domination. And if that fails, world annihilation.
Talk about being a few sardines short of a can.
Oh, I'm not a... You know...
Come on, Hal.
Yeah.
We might need someone to push a button.
Yeah, you're the button guy. Yeah. Yeah, push your button, dude. Yeah.
Actual monsters.
Too late, Captain Carter. I have summoned the champion of Harmonic.
Yeah. Champion, huh? You were stupid. You should have thought this through. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's dead. That's a lot of juice. Oh, this reminds me of Banner. Send it back, bruh. Help send it back.
Every second.
I told you it was indestructible.
Hell yeah.
You were saying, Howard? You owe me a dance lesson.
Yes. Saturday night.
Oh, just like, oh, God. Ugh. That gooey, disgusting sound. Always hate those.
Ma'am, please put down the sword. Sir?
That's Captain Carter.
Where's Steve Rogers?
The war ended almost 70 years ago.
Yeah.
You going to be okay?
Of course. We won the war.
Yeah. But you lost that dance lesson. That dance session.
These are my stories. I observe.
Oh, these are his stories.
I do not, cannot, will not interfere. For
Oh.
I am the Watcher.
Yes, you are, baby. So he won't interfere, huh? I know that people don't usually stay for the discussions, so I try to talk about the things that I love and certain questions that I have to ask, or that I want to ask, I should say. All the conversations going on between Flynn and Peggy talking about we need to do something, even Stark saying we need to do something, we need to attack now, we need to make sure that that thing or whatever Red Skull is getting doesn't come true, and whatever other plan that they have, even mentioning gamma radiation at one point from that clock tower. We need to put a stop to it right now. And of course, the guy being a product of his time and so many others there as well. Yeah, he's misogynistic, he's sexist, he does some genuine jerky asshole piece of crap things, you know? And this show is reminding you that there should be change when it comes to all of that. But because he's such a asshole, he takes all the credit for everything that Stark is doing, and all of a sudden he's happy that she is part of the team. She's always been a knockout. I've always seen her like that type thing. Oh, ridiculous. He is truly, as she said, a weapons grade moron. And I love the fact that she turned it around on him, telling him that you're lucky to be in this room. Okay? Yeah, you're lucky. I'm no longer to you the lucky one anymore. You're lucky to be in this room with all of us. The relationship between Peggy and Steve is one of the best things that I've been looking forward to regarding the show, with them holding hands and wanting to kiss each other, and Howard spoiling the moment. Oh, read the room, bruh. Read the room. Know when to say something. But yeah, he was excited, and now he's like, oh, I messed up. Continue. How are they gonna continue? You made this whole thing awkward. Even with Peggy and Steve fighting, with her donning that Captain Britain suit, but of course she's not called Captain Britain yet. It's Captain Carter, because you build your way up to it. You know, you don't just start with Captain Britain. You go with a name that's in between okay and great, and then you go for something that's like amazing, like, you know, Captain Britain, and it becomes a staple. And I think that that's the name that she's gonna have when, you know, as you saw, 70 years have passed, the war is over, and this is probably going to lead to her joining the Avengers. I love the callbacks that they had with her hitting that punching bag all over to the wall, and disc being in the wall because she freaking put them there by throwing the shit out of them. Jeffrey Wright doing such an excellent job. You can already see this beautiful friendship between Steve and Bucky, with Steve even telling him that, dude, you can fly in armor, but you're not even old enough to drive. Like, what the hell? And them working so well, cooperating so well with each other, and not arguing. They understand that they're soldiers and they need to get the work done. And they believe in each other. They're there for each other, like true best friends. With even Steve saying that he's the best that I got. It does suck though, jumping back to the relationship between Steve and Peggy, that she didn't get the chance. Just like Steve in the movie, then again he did get it later on, to go on this Saturday lesson or session. I wasn't sure which one to go for there during the reaction. And man, Peggy went Buff City. Took the Tesseract back. She was knocking down fools from left to right, front and center. You know what I mean? With that one dude being such a dummy. I mean, come on. You saw the action before. What she did to like, what, 20, 30 guys. And you think that calling her fragile is the best way to go? You really thought that this would... No! And then she straight up breaks his... She throws the shield, by the way. Straight up breaks his knee. What did she... Did she kick him in the face? Something like that? No, she hit him in the balls or in the stomach, and then she knocked him to the ground. Like, it was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Her bumping that shield of fools is one of the best things I've seen in Marvel so far. Just throwing it like a motherfucker, or fatherfucker, you can say. Yeah, I think we could go there at this point. I mean, when two women fight each other, we do say woman handle now instead of man handle like people used to. So yeah, I guess that works too. I don't know. Anyway, even surprising herself so much that she says that I'm usually more covert. Just this adrenaline, this thrill of her having that insane serum in her body. Calling it brilliant, and even looking at the shield, talking to it and telling it, where have you been all of my life? Why won't the army tell Steve Rogers where Bucky is going? Did they know that this is a suicide mission, with them sending the 107th, which the Howling Commandos are part of? And I was so happy to see one of my favorite dudes to ever be on the big screen. You know me. His name is already out of my head. I need to look it up again. But he's in Legends of Tomorrow. He's one of the main villains. And I love him so much. He's so good. He has a Return of the Mac scene with his daughter. Oh, it's so good. I think he started out in Arrow first, and then it led to Legends of Tomorrow and maybe Flash also, if I remember correctly. And seeing the Howling Commandos once again just fills my heart with joy. I'm happy every time I see them. And if we're continuing after the 70 years, then sadly, we will not get to see them. But I do know that they have descendants, and their descendants are somewhere in Marvel doing other important shit and probably also part of the army. So I can't wait to see them as well. And maybe a few of them are agents and stuff. When Steve and Peggy were talking, he tells her about having to wear those costumes and smiling 10 times a day. Just imagine having to do that. And that costume is probably hella uncomfortable. And then you need to, in a sense, basically pretend in front of others. This shows you that a bunch of heroes have gone through a lot of things that they weren't maybe comfortable with and didn't want to do. Seeing Toby Jones playing Arnim Zola, I feel like I just hope that this happens. I hope that we get to see him in live action in this TV head-like suit of armor, with him being part of, even if it's the Masters of Evil or something else, but we need to see Arnim Zola as that, and him just going from system to system. Yes, I know we've already seen that from Ultron, with him just jumping from computer to computer and stuff. Either way, Marvel, please let it happen. The Hydra Stomper, the Buick. Such a great classic name for a suit of armor. The C-15 that, according to Howard, is indestructible. And even Steve is like, are you sure about that, Howard? Because this champion is roughing me up. And that champion just squashed Red Skull. Like, it just crushed him. Yeah, Red Skull should have thought that through. He clearly didn't. He lost, and this version of the Third Reich is gone. But then again, not really, because Hydra continues even though Red Skull doesn't exist anymore, or the universe that we've been watching for a while now. Love the name of the operation, commencing where Eagle's there, and such an emotional moment with her seeing that bomb. I completely forgot about that bomb on the train exploding, and Steve basically dying or falling in that lake. I really thought that they were gonna go into the winter armor or Iron Winter route with Steve. And did the armor have this? I don't think the armor had this whole juice before, electric juice before, which he used to fight that so-called champion. Steve falling down like that with the classic Iron Man armor was just the right humorous moment to cut the tension that was going on. So well done. The writing's really good. The camera shots, it feels like an actual movie. Like, everything that's going on feels so real. This reminds me of that part in Batman the Animated Series with that explosion at the bank, and it looks and it feels like a real life explosion just happening right next to you. And these are the kind of things that got me into cinema. I do think it was clever though of Red Skull to at least have a backup plan, you know, in case world domination didn't work. He went for world annihilation, and that would probably lead to him building a new world, and I wouldn't be surprised if this happened in the comics before. The horror on that guy's face, that dude that held the Tesseract, when he saw Red Skull holding that box containing the Tesseract, such a horrified look on his face, and Red Skull just smiling sadistically while he's just getting shot, and you can just see the shadow of a Hydra soldier putting rounds into this old guy. It's so funny that humans can be so simple-minded and see a Tesseract and call it a glorified battery, but at the same time, it's such a joke. I love it. And Flynn telling Howard, "You're out of your mind, Stark." So I love that they brought that line back. That was great. Oh yeah, and one more thing. I love the whole hello from Brooklyn that Peggy and Steve had going on. That was cute. That was cute. I like that. If you have stayed till the end of this discussion, thank you for doing that. I put a lot of work into this, and it's always appreciated when people stay till the end. Thanks for being on this journey with me, with you checking out the reaction highlights. I'm delighted to hear from you every time. Every time somebody jumps into the comment section and says something, you liking, sharing, and subscribing is also appreciated. And I will see you in the next reaction video, reaction highlights, or full uncut reaction. Bye.